Yeah, buddy. So, 500 subscribers. Awesome. So, my prediction was to hit 500 by the end of the week, and we did. So, I think we're at like 502 now. So, that is awesome. Thank you guys for that. Thank you for the support. Now, the giveaway, as far as that goes, the giveaway is going to be a dash camera. That soared way further than the CB radio idea. So the plan is, first of all, I need to make some money. They raised the freaking price of that damn thing. It's up to $169. So, yeah, but I get it. The plan is, I think next weekend, I'm in the process of getting everybody's name together. I want to make sure I have everybody, because it's only fair. So then I'm going to put everybody's name on a piece of paper, fold it up, throw it in a hat, shake it up. We'll do it on a video. Unfortunately, I can't do it live. I wish I could, but we need another 500. So if I can get 500 subscribers, I did not just catch that damn thing in midair, did I? Nope. I got to fly in here. God, I almost had him in midair. Anyways, if I can get another 500 subscribers by next weekend, I'll do it live. Good luck. So currently I am at home. I leave out tomorrow morning. We will be picking up a load in a place called Scotia, New York. Now, I live in New York. Never heard of Scotia. Apparently it's a small town outside of Albany, New York. But that's where we're going to pick up the load, and it's going to Odessa, Texas. So it's going to be, with the deadhead miles and the load itself, it's going to be about a 2,100 mile run. Yeah, buddy. That's what I mean. So when you see these videos on YouTube about Trans Am and all these people who couldn't make it work and this, that, and the other, hold that thought. As far as couldn't make it work because they weren't getting any miles, they're full of crap. Now, I ran into a brick wall, but it was my fault. Okay, now, like when I told you guys in my videos before, I am 100% honest. Good, bad, ugly, don't matter. I'm 100% honest with you. I am not one of these YouTubers that's going to come on here and bullshit you for YouTube content. That's not me. I'm going to tell you my experiences. So, I received my first full driving paycheck at Trans Am. When I received it, I damn near came out here to the truck to clean it out. Now, without getting into too many details, we'll make this story short. I screwed up. Going from a company driver to a owner op, you have to be careful with fuel. Okay? I wasn't 100% knowledgeable on the weight of fuel, the hell you call it, you know, I have all the wording when I'm sitting here talking to other people. The moment I turn this freaking camera on, I lose it. Fuel surcharge. I'm not 100% knowledgeable on how the fuel surcharge worked. Luckily enough, I have friends like Kim, Nip34, Trucker Will. You know, these people have been helping me out tremendously. And it was explained to me in detail on how to properly fuel, you know, for whether it's for the day or for the load itself. This isn't like company driving. It's not like I could just go swipe the card, fill up my tanks any time I want or need to. It's completely different. So the other person that I was talking to was a DM from Trans Am, And he asked me one question. He goes, how much fuel is in your truck right now? I'm at home. I says, about half a tank. He goes, so you're sitting on a few $100s right there. He goes, there's some of your problem right there. The other thing was I had overfueled by almost $800, which, if I would have been fueling properly, would have been in my paycheck. So with the $800 that I had overfueled, plus the figure 250 that's in my tank right now, and my paycheck, I would have never made a phone call. So, and I would have been happier than hell with what my paycheck should have been if I would have been doing things properly. But this is a learning process for me as well as you if you're watching this. So, I screwed up. It's my fault. I got a paycheck. It wasn't what I wanted, but it was my fault. It had nothing to do with Trans Am. Trans Am did everything that they were supposed to do. They gave me the miles. I was running nonstop. I did everything, or Trans Am did everything they needed to do. I screwed up. And now, what I didn't realize is how important it is to follow the fuel optimizer. Now, here's another oops on my part. They send me the fuel optimizer on the computer. It's just suggested. I don't have to follow it. If you're a company driver, I believe you do. But as an owner-op, I don't have to follow that. That's just suggested. You know, if you want the discount and the discounted rate, follow the fuel optimizer. So, the first time I looked at the fuel optimizer, they wanted me to go fill up at a Pilot. Well, right across the street from a Pilot was a Love's. Everybody knows how I love the Love's. But I looked at the boards. Okay, Pilot, I'm just using these numbers for example. Pilot was, say, $3.39 for diesel. I turn around and look at Love's, and it's $2.99. So now I'm thinking, why would I go there when I can get fuel a hell of a lot cheaper over at Love's? So, of course, I went over to the Love's. Well, what I didn't realize is that how big of a discount I get off of that board. In a nutshell, it turned out I was actually paying 40 cents a gallon more by going to Love's and not the fuel optimizer. And now 40 gallons, or 40 cents a gallon, turns out to be a lot of money by the end of the week. So that was another oops that came out of my check. So like I said, I'm the one that screwed it up. I now know from talking to different people, and thank God for my friends, you know, that they've explained it in a couple of different ways to where I understood it. And now I know what I need to do to put that money back in my check. So, in a nutshell, it's pretty much like I'm starting over at Trans Am. Oh well. But, with me leaving tomorrow, I decided today I was going to go to a Walmart here in the local town where I parked the truck. And I went over there and I spent $160 on stuff for the truck. Food, because I'm sick of this fast food shit out on the road. I bought a toaster. I was going to buy a microwave, but Walmart decided to throw their prices through the roof on certain things because it's back to school. It's back to college. So like their mini fridges, their microwaves, and their stuff like that, their prices are almost double what they were a couple weeks ago. So I held off on the microwave because the microwave that I wanted is normally about $22-23. It's just a small one, perfect for the truck. It is now $50 at Walmart. Not happening. Now, I still managed to spend $160 on fuel. Probably take these off. Did I say $160 on fuel? No. I need some sleep. So I still managed to spend $160 at Walmart. I got food, I got snacks, I got drinks, because I do have the fridge in here. And then, what else did I buy? Bought a toaster, because I did get some English muffins and some bread, lunch meats, stuff like that. Smithfield ham. It's weird buying stuff from Smithfield, because I used to pull a lot of loads for Smithfield, and I've seen a lot of questionable things. But so yeah, I got lunch meats and snacks and all that good stuff. $160 later. But anyways, as I'm leaving the Walmart, there is a Hirschbach truck parked in the parking lot. And I had noticed it when I had pulled in, and I just, kind of chuckled about it. That there was a truck sleeping at a Walmart. And on the way out, I noticed a couple of bright green stickers on it. One happened to be right on the driver's window. I'll post pictures of this. There's signs all over this joint. No overnight parking, no nothing. So I decided to pull around to the back of the truck, and they put a bright green sticker right on the back of the trailer. So you got one on the back of the trailer. There's one right down by the steps on the plastic. That ain't coming off. And there's another one plastered right on the driver's door window. So I decided, now Sam Walton, if you guys don't know who he is the one that owns Walmart and Sam's Club, now dead. But one of his biggest things was to take care of the truck drivers. He would allow every truck driver to park at any Walmart they wanted. And now, different towns, and anyways, I decided to call the store manager at this Walmart. And I started questioning them about this truck and how they do things as far as allowing trucks to park there, or why don't they? Now, according to this particular store manager, when it comes to parking at the Walmarts, the reason why some do and some don't. Now, according to this lady, for this particular store, the Walmart itself is private property. The parking lot, however, is not. That is public property. This is why township police departments can pull in there and ticket you for being in those parking lots. So if you're parked at a Walmart and you're thinking to yourself, I'm on private property, they can't do anything, not necessarily. The parking lot very well may be public property, which gives the right to any police jurisdiction to ticket you for parking there if you're not allowed to. So now, according to this lady here, she doesn't mind if the trucks are there during the day. So if you're going to take a 10-hour, make sure it's daylight. You are not allowed to spend the night there. Reason being, and according to this lady, and she even said to me, she goes, I don't know of a politically correct way to say this. And I told her, I says, well, if you know me, I'm by far from politically correct, so speak your mind. And she said to me that when these trucks park at the Walmarts, they have a very large problem with hookers. Makes sense. I get it. And the other thing is that the truck drivers are, instead of going into the store to use the restrooms, they just go out in the parking lot and do their business there, in the parking lot. And it's not just one, it's two as well. So that's when they started limiting when you can and can't park there, and for how much, how long. So in a nutshell, the way that she explained it to me is that the truck drivers used to be able to park there, but they themselves have ruined it for everybody else. And I get that. And I'm actually going to start taking pictures of it. If you look at, I think actually one of my very first videos, my first and second videos were about, the way that truck drivers are treating, like these truck stops. You got Loves and Pilots and Flying J's. You go into any one of these parking lots and there is garbage all over the place. Now, they have garbage cans strategically placed throughout the lot, but truck drivers, they just bag up their stuff and throw it out the window, or they open up the door and drop it down because they're too fat and lazy to, go put it in a freaking garbage can. And to me, that pisses me off. Because here these truck stops are supplying us with everything that we could possibly need. Food, drinks, showers, bathrooms. You name it, they have it. And yet we turn around and throw our garbage right onto their property thinking that, man, somebody else will pick it up. I can't stand it. But like I said, you pull into any one. I don't care where you go. You pull into any truck stop. And there's garbage all over the place because of truck drivers. Truck drivers aren't what they used to be. There's a lot of lazy people, and it's, they ruin things for everybody. We're very limited to what we have out here as truck drivers, and we just keep shooting ourselves in the foot. But, I don't know. I can't change the world, but hopefully this video will get out and people will, listen to it and, see what I'm talking about. Or maybe you're one of those drivers that has done it before. And, maybe after seeing this video, you'll think twice next time. I mean, guys, it's not hard. Take your shit and throw it in a garbage can. Appreciate what these truck stops do for us. They give us a place to park so we can sleep. And like I said, you got all the supplies you could want and need. You got restrooms in there. Walk to the restroom. And if you can't make it there, I get it. Believe me, I understand. You gotta go. Have a bottle or something in your truck. Throw it in a bag, throw it in the garbage. It's not hard. But I mean, to just throw stuff out your window or throw it out the door and leave it on the ground for somebody else to pick it up, I mean, that's just... I wish I would see that. I wish I would see a driver do something like that. I'd release a lot of anger. But, so that's my story for today. Tomorrow, like I said, we head out. The other bit of news, I gotta make this quick because it's obviously getting dark. I'm gonna shed some light on the situation. Oh, this light ain't gonna work. I'll take my hat off. No, too much glare. Alright, so real quick. I got rid of Sprint. Finally. Ended up going over to Verizon. Not only is it cheaper, but I still have the unlimited data and all that stuff. But I ended up buying an iPad. So I got a 10.7-inch iPad. This here has its own signal, I guess we'll call it. So it's just like a phone, but I mean, obviously I'm not going to sit here like this. But I mean, it has its own signal. So I'm going to start doing all my editing and stuff on that. And I can upload videos on that. Like I said, it has its own signal. And hopefully with Verizon, I'll have better signal in more places. And it'll upload these videos faster. We'll give it a shot and see what happens. Tomorrow, we will be doing a vlog on this load here. It's probably going to be a 4-day load. It's going to be a 4-day load. Because I think there's about 2,200 miles total, something like that, on this run. So we're definitely looking at about 4 days on that. And I'm definitely going to do a vlog all the way through it. So that's that. And I'll see you guys soon.